A woman and her alleged accomplice are getting ready to go to court on charges. They conspired to kill someone in Chesapeake. The woman, Amanda Deese, had a remodeling business and was on a home warranty company's list of trusted contractors.
And customers who had that home warranty in Hampton Roads had no idea who they were dealing with. Investigative reporter Chris Horn has been trying to contact the company about its failure to screen her out.
Long before her current murder for hire charges, Amanda Deese was a convicted felon for a financial crime. But that fact proved elusive to Select Home Warranty when it listed Deese on its roster of providers, as elusive as the company itself. It's an address, but it's not a real address. After we tried to reach Select Home Warranty by phone and email, we discovered this address in suburban Richmond listed with the State Corporation Commission. Scan the building directory, though, and you won't see Select Home Warranty. The company's supposed suite number upstairs does have a receptionist. She told us she forwards Select's mail, but it has no physical presence. Here's the question we wanted to ask, and already have, although it's fallen on deaf ears. How could Select Home Warranty send out a contractor to someone's home who was a convicted felon?
Okay.
Select's customer service center told me someone named Raymond White would respond to me. That was 2 months ago. Raymond, if you're out there, here's my contact info. Hit me up. And here's the convicted felon whom Select Home Warranty saw fit to put on a roster of trusted contractors. 49-year-old Amanda Deese came to the home of Robert and Kelly Rogers in Chesapeake. They paid her $6,500 to remodel their bathroom. Deese left it like this, and the couple was later awarded a judgment for money they highly doubt they will ever see. They say Select's background checks are somewhere between inadequate and non-existent.
Either they didn't do anything or they don't care. Neither answer is acceptable.
Select also sent Deese to the home of Donald and Faith Sullivan. Lucky for them, they paid her only the initial $75 show-up fee, and she never showed up again.
As far as the Select group, I don't think that they are very thorough in vetting their contractors.
There are other warranty companies out there who won't send fraudulent murder for hire people to your home. Choose one of them, any one of them.
Deese's sister lives next door to Daryl Higgins in Ocean View. Deese told Higgins she needed a place to stay, and she ended up living in his garage. Deese was in his Ford pickup in late January outside the Chesapeake jail. In the console, a loaded gun.
It was right in here. She had that open, and it was laying right there.
According to authorities, Deese was there to pick up an inmate, and that inmate would be the trigger man to eliminate a witness against Brian Askew. Askew is charged with malicious wounding after police say he shot a woman 2 years ago. Meanwhile, Higgins claims that Deese stole thousands of dollars from him.
Oh my God, she could talk you out of your underwear.
But more than a decade earlier, Deese was convicted in federal court of embezzlement. Court documents show that she stole more than $200,000 from a previous employer, claiming that the money was for legitimate expenses. Deese's felony conviction in federal court dates back to 2012. Right now, she's currently facing 2 charges in Chesapeake: conspiracy to commit murder for the alleged plot to kill a witness, and possession of a gun by a convicted felon, that gun that was found in the pickup as she waited outside the jail. Her next court date coming up in 2 weeks. Chris Horn, 10 on your side.